unemployment rate is falling, there is a concern that unemployment can fall too far and that the Fed will be stuck trying to sort of nudge it back up and in the process creating a recession.
You know, Elon, you highlight that, and it goes back, Steve, to something in the statement which is interesting. Esther George, very hawkish, reiterated that in a local interview just a couple of weeks ago. Thinks the Fed should have gone sooner last year. Thinks the labor market is at or near full employment, like Elon said. She did not dissent from today's statement, which would seem to suggest, right, that she thinks the Fed is still on a tightening path.
I think that's right. I think the Fed is still on a tightening path. It did not really come off of that path. It did not change its direction. The future moves the Fed is signaling, such as they are made, will be up. But I will point out that ultimately the Fed is not going to go from being unable to assess the outlooks into
Get it, Rileigh. No. Get the toy. Where'd the toy go? Where's that toy? Get it.
There's no expectation at all that's reasonable that the Fed should signal that March is off the table. It's 2 months from now. They have never given that clarity of guidance.
Oh, good boy.
What it will do 2 months from now with all kinds of data to come in and uncertainty.
Oh, good boy.
I think that's an unreasonable thing to ask.
Rileigh, the good boy.
Go in signaling perhaps a pause in March. Yeah, I think it may have done that.
Dorothy, that's
You got to flip it over.
I mean, the people who say that they
Yep.
take
There you go.
off the table, would you
Almost.
expect them to be that explicit about their intentions for the next meeting?
No, absolutely not.
No, not that part. Flip it over. Get it.
Raise and then end up
Get
having
it.
to walk it
Arr,
back.
ah,
That
ah,
is
ah, ah, ah.
the last thing they want to do, and there's no way they're going to be signaling what happens in March. Who would have thought as much could have happened in the last 3 weeks?
Get it.
Who would have thought we would have seen the sort of signal, the volatility, the response to the markets across the globe in this 3 weeks? Why do
Not
we
that
think
part,
there's going to
Goofy.
be this ultimate clarity as to what's going to happen
Flip it.
in March? I do agree.
If you were back at the Fed, how would you vote?
No, absolutely. I think pausing is exactly the right thing to do. And I think there's a very good chance that March is going to be another pause. It is when in doubt, don't. And clearly we're getting deflationary pressures on commodities. The industrial sector is certainly feeling them. But the point made in terms of the fact that wages are beginning to be a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. That is the one that is most important.
Hey,
Did you get it?
Guys, I want to make just one other point here, which is I don't know the extent to which the Fed feels an urgency here to
Where's
meet
it at?
all of the
Where's the
market's
cookie?
demands. I don't think it's happy to see markets go down this way, but I don't
gotta flip
think
it.
feels the sense
You
of
can't get it
urgency
that way.
in the market decline that the market feels. And there is a bit of significant dissonance here between the urgency felt
Your
in the
nose
market,
is too
the
big.
words of guys like Jeff Gundlach and this statement today.
Come
They are
on,
not
flip it.
feeling They're assessing, whereas Gundlach has assessed and sees the outlook as being fairly disastrous.
All right, folks, we got to go at this point. Thank you for your insights on today's statement. As
Where's it at?
usual, we can't
Where's it
agree
at?
on what the
Go
Fed
get the
actually
cookies.
said.
And that's what makes them all.
Neither can the
Get
Fed.
it.
And neither can the Fed.
Rileigh, get it.
apparently. Let's move on to our closing bell exchange and
Get
talk
it.
about what this all means for the market. Gerard Fitzpatrick is with us today from Russell Investments. Steve Grasso from Stuart Frankel is at Post 9 with us, and Rick Santelli checks in from Chicago. Steve, we're at just about the lows of the day here with the Dow Jones.
Can you get it?
19. The S&P is at 1881
Rileigh.
right now. How do you read the market's response to the Fed?
I think the
Flip
market
it.
got way ahead of itself today,
Flip it.
Bill. And it more often
Flip
than
it.
not, it does the same type of thing on every other Fed day, where you always fade whatever the first reaction is. And when you look at oil
Bring it
ran
here.
up pretty good on a spike intraday, and then sold off right on the Fed. If you look at that as being your indication or canary in the coal mine, it's just guys recovering the energy space. That space has been so beaten up.
Rileigh.
They're worried about the dollar reaction. I don't think the
Did you
Fed
get
should
it?
have ever raised. I don't think the Fed's going to raise again. That
That's a
checklist
kitty.
Steve had, if you would have done that checklist, and I put it all down on my paper, if you would have done that checklist the last time they raised or the most recent time they raised, they shouldn't have raised then either. So there's no clarity. They try to be transparent. This is the most unclear the Fed has ever been.
Gerard, where does this leave markets?
Well, I'll take the opposite view to make it interesting. I think there was enough on the table there for a March hike. I think the Fed is all about labour.
You did it! Yay!
A job, and right beside it was words like increasing or improving or strengthening. So right now there's enough of the concern with the financial conditions to maybe feel that there will be a pause and there won't be an increase. But you've got to look ahead. And we're looking ahead, and our view is that employment gains will be solid the next 2 months, and we think that will be enough for the Fed to hike in March.
Did you get it?
You look back, October the 6th, there was only an 8% implied probability
Where'd it go?
for a Fed hike in December. 1 month later, we get a great number, economic jobs number in November, and it goes up to 68%. So our view would
Where'd it
be
go?
that the jobs will be better over the next month, and the Fed will
already
hike
pretty
in March.
good. I mean, can you get much better than adding 292,000 jobs in a month? Isn't the risk larger to the downside, especially given the little tick up in jobless claims?
I think it'll be continued strength. Like 200 north is a fantastic number, but even slightly down from there, which would be our general view, still is solid in the